Hello everyone! Today I want to talk about anxiety. I want to share with you what I do personally when something is going on in my life or I receive bad news or I'm in panic and I really want to calm myself down. So I will talk about some breathing techniques, meditation, foods, supplements that helps me and I hope will help you too. Okay, so I will start with breathing because this is something that can immediately calm you down and it's very easy and all you need is your body and your breath. So the easiest and fastest thing you can do is you can start breathing deeply with your belly. So usually when we're in panic, we start breathing with our chest and our clavicles. So it's very shallow breath. It's up and it's shallow and it's fast. So what we want to do, we want to make it slow, deep, and start breathing with our belly. Very easy. You just breathe in on a count of 4 and your stomach expands like a balloon. And then you pause for a count of 4 and then you exhale again for a count of 4. And then you pause again for a count of 4. So it looks something like this. Inhale, pause, exhale, pause. Seriously, I just did one breath and I feel a lot more calm. Next thing you can do is meditation. Even if it's just 5 minutes, and you can sit down and you can close your eyes and you can focus on your breath. So you can actually combine two and you start breathing with your belly and then at the same time you close your eyes and you really focus on your breathing. So then you meditate while you do this breathing technique. This is from personal experience. When I'm like really anxious, then it's hard to meditate because it's hard to concentrate. I'm so in my head. So then I would actually do a guided meditation. So I would listen to somebody's voice guiding me and it helps me to center and I just follow somebody's instructions. I don't need to think about anything. So the key here is to find a voice that you really like, that you enjoy listening to, because it would help me before that, I would hear some recommendation and I would start doing this meditation, but I would find the voice like really annoying. I am using an application. It's called Insight Timer. It's free. Yeah, you can try and find someone that you like because you can try many different people. I personally like a guy called Sadi Simon. I know him personally. He's absolutely brilliant. He really calms me down when I really need it. But again, find something that works for you. Next thing you can do, very simple, you just go outside, preferably, to the nature, to a park, to a lake, something. So for many reasons, first of all, fresh air, it helps. Then in nature, there's a lot less stimulation than in the city. And if it's warm enough and you can take your shoes off and go barefoot, this is fantastic because then you will get the negative ions from the earth and this negative charge. So it's been proven that it calms us down. It's good for our nervous system. It's helpful for our sleep. It reduces cortisol, which is your stress hormone. So yeah, barefoot in a park, on a beach, fantastic. Okay, next, you're anxious when you're in your head and there are like so many thoughts going on and you're worried about something and you're just in the process of constant thinking and it escalates. So this helps us to get out of our head, to make these thoughts stop and get back in our body. And a couple of more things that help with this. The easiest one sometimes when I'm really in panic and nothing seems to help, literally, I start touching myself. It sounds ridiculous, but seriously, like when you touch yourself, you cannot ignore your body anymore, right? you cannot think about something else because, like you are touching yourself. And then I might, look to my hand and realize that it's my hand, or touch something else, like touch a table. And just this simple action, it brings you from your head into your body, knowing that, okay, this is my hand and this is a table. And so you see this physical reality, and your, like, what's going on in your head becomes less important, and you think about it less because you're in a physical reality and you have a physical body. And just, like realizing it makes this switch from your head to your body. And after this, you can go into breathing or meditation because you're already more in your body. Another thing that helps is, if there are too many thoughts, you can just put them on paper. So you can journal. Again, it's a very simple act, but you are just putting all your thoughts onto a paper. Very often, as soon as we speak out or we just put our thoughts on paper, we realize how ridiculous it is what we are stressing about, and it becomes a lot less. It seems like there are hundreds of thoughts in your head, but then you put it on paper and it's just 5 thoughts. So, as I said, or speak out, like you can speak to someone. These are tricks for immediate relief, I would say. More long term, I just wanted to mention a couple of foods and supplements that can help you in general to feel calmer and less stressed. The most important thing is not to eat too much sugar, because you've probably noticed that after you eat something, with sugar or simple carbohydrates, bread or pasta or something like this, you have a lot of energy and then you crash. And in this state, many people get anxious because the body goes to kind of like survival state, because it doesn't have sugar, so it's afraid that it's not gonna survive. So you might not realize it, but then, okay, you eat more sugar, it's okay for a little while, but then you crash again and it starts all over again. So it has to do, with your blood sugar levels. I'm not gonna go into details, but, just try not to eat sugar at all for like a week or 2 and see how you feel. And if you're less anxious, I'm pretty sure you will be feeling less anxious. Same with alcohol, you drink, you might feel better, but then inevitably you will feel more anxious, especially if you're prone to anxiety. Then you might eat foods like whole grains. They're rich in amino acid tryptophan, which is precursor to neurotransmitter serotonin and hormone melotonin, which are very important for your relaxation and good sleep. Also, foods rich in magnesium are good. So leafy greens, dark chocolate, bananas, avocado. In terms of supplements, again, magnesium. If you take, let's say, 400 milligrams of magnesium before going to bed, it's good. It will calm you down. Then adaptogens are very good. So adaptogens are herbs like ashwaganda, rhodiola, holy basil, astragalus. So they're exactly what they sound like. They're adaptogens. So if you have too much energy, it will calm you down. If you don't have enough energy, it will boost your energy. So for me personally, rhodiola really helped me during stress times. Collagen, worth mentioning, because it contains amino acid glycine, which is responsible for our state of calmness. That's it. Okay, so whenever you feel panic, anxiety, start breathing deeply with your belly. Meditate for a little while, go out to nature, journal a little bit, put your thoughts on paper, and don't eat too much sugar, please. I hope it's been helpful. Please, if you have some other tricks that help you when you feel anxious, leave them in the comments. I would be very happy to read them, and maybe I'll find something else that can help me also next time I'm in panic. That's all. Stay calm and healthy.